2025 has been an absolutely incredible year for cinema. We've witnessed the return of legendary franchises, bold original stories, and films that push the boundaries of what movies can be. From heart-pounding action to thought-provoking dramas, this year delivered something for everyone. Today, we're counting down the top 15 best movies of 2025. The films that didn't just entertain us, they captivated us, challenged us, and in some cases, completely blew our minds. Whether you're a superhero fan, a thriller enthusiast, or someone who loves deeply emotional storytelling, there's something on this list for you. So grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's dive into the best films that 2025 had to offer. Starting off our countdown at number 15, we have from the world of John Wick, Ballerina, a thrilling expansion of the beloved assassin universe. Directed by Len Wiseman, Ballerina follows Eve Macaro, a young ballerina seeking revenge for her murdered family. Ana de Armas delivers a phenomenal performance, bringing both grace and brutality to the role as a dancer trained to be a deadly assassin. What makes Ballerina special is how it beautifully blends the elegance of ballet with visceral combat choreography. Every fight sequence feels like a deadly dance, with Eve using her ballet training to create a unique and mesmerizing fighting style. Set between John Wick Chapter 3 and Chapter 4, the film features Keanu Reeves while expanding the Continental's mythology with new characters and locations. If you love stylish action with strong female leads, Ballerina proves this universe still has plenty of stories to tell. At number 14, we're diving into the zombie genre with Ziam. But this isn't your typical undead film. Directed by Kulp Kaljar, Ziam takes place in a near future where civilization is collapsing due to worldwide food shortages. Our protagonist, Singh, is a former Muay Thai fighter trying to leave his violent past behind and reconnect with his girlfriend, Ren, who works as a medical professional at a local hospital. But when a zombie outbreak tears through the hospital, Singh must unleash his fighting skills to protect Ren and a young child trapped in the chaos. For fans of both martial arts films and zombie horror, Ziam delivers a fresh take on both genres with heart-pounding action and genuine emotional stakes. Coming in at number 13 is Mission: Impossible: The Final Reckoning, potentially the last chapter in one of cinema's greatest action franchises. Directed once again by Christopher McQuarrie, this 8th installment continues directly from Dead Reckoning, with Ethan Hunt and his IMF team facing their most dangerous adversary yet. Not a person, but an AI called the Entity that threatens global security. This film represents the culmination of everything the Mission: Impossible franchise has built over nearly 3 decades. Tom Cruise, at over 60 years old, continues to push the boundaries of practical stunts, including an absolutely jaw-dropping sequence where he hangs from a 1930s biplane. Whether this truly is the final Mission: Impossible or not, The Final Reckoning stands as a masterclass in action filmmaking and a testament to what can be achieved when filmmakers choose creativity over CGI. At number 12, we have one of the year's wildest and most unexpected combinations, Primitive War, a film that asks, what if Vietnam War soldiers encountered dinosaurs? Based on Ethan Pettis' 2017 novel and directed by Luke Spark, Primitive War follows Vulture Squad, a U.S. recon unit sent to investigate a missing Green Beret platoon during the Vietnam War. What they discover is far beyond their worst nightmares. The valley they enter isn't just hostile because of enemy forces. It's inhabited by prehistoric creatures, including fully realized dinosaurs that hunt them through the jungle. Imagine Apocalypse Now meets Jurassic Park, and you're getting close to Primitive War's unique vibe. Primitive War succeeds because it takes its absurd premise seriously. The horror elements are genuinely tense. The action sequences are explosive and well choreographed, and the film doesn't shy away from the brutal reality of both war and nature. It's a bold, original concept, executed with skill and passion. Exactly the kind of creative risk-taking that makes cinema exciting. Shifting gears completely, number 11 is The Naked Gun, a hilarious return to one of comedy's most beloved franchises. Directed by Akiva Schaffer, this is the fourth film in the Naked Gun series, and the first since 1994's The Final Insult. This time, we're following Frank Drebin Jr., son of the legendary detective, as he investigates his brother-in-law's murder while trying to prevent the disbanding of the police squad. The beauty of the Naked Gun franchise has always been its commitment to absurdity. This new installment doesn't hold back. From outrageous sight gags to clever wordplay, every scene is packed with comedy gold. Frank Jr.'s investigation involves bank heists, glamorous suspects, and increasingly ridiculous situations that somehow all connect. The film delivers laugh-out-loud moments, while maintaining the high-stakes action parody that fans love. For fans of classic parody comedy and anyone who misses when action comedies were genuinely funny, rather than just quip-heavy, The Naked Gun is a nostalgic delight that proves you can bring back beloved franchises without losing what made them special in the first place. At number 10, we have Honey Don't, a deliciously dark comedy from Ethan Coen that proves detective stories can still surprise us. Honey O'Donoghue is a femme fatale private investigator in Bakersfield, investigating strange deaths connected to a mysterious church and its charismatic cult leader, Reverend Drew. As Honey digs deeper, she encounters eccentric suspects, shady allies, and confronts her own chaotic past. What makes Honey Don't special is Ethan Coen's distinctive directorial voice. The film is stylized, campy, and absolutely brimming with personality. Every character feels like they wandered in from a different genre. There's a persistent but oblivious cop played by Charlie Day, and a potential love interest played by Aubrey Plaza, who steals every scene she's in. The dialogue crackles with Coen's trademark wit, and the film's visual style pays homage to classic noir while subverting its tropes. It's funny, occasionally shocking, and always entertaining. Honey Don't won't be for everyone. It's weird, sometimes uncomfortably dark, and refuses to follow conventional storytelling rules. But for those who appreciate edgy, original detective stories with strong female leads and offbeat humor, this is a must-watch. Flying into number 9, we have Superman, James Gunn's fresh take on the Man of Steel and the official launch of the new DC Universe. This reboot had enormous pressure on its shoulders. After years of divisive DC films, Superman needed to succeed both critically and commercially to establish confidence in this new cinematic universe. Thankfully, it delivered. James Gunn's Superman follows a young Clark Kent, balancing his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing in Smallville. Now working as a journalist at the Daily Planet in Metropolis, Clark embraces his role as Superman, an idealist who believes in truth, justice, and doing what's right, even in an increasingly cynical world. What Gunn gets absolutely right is the heart of Superman. This isn't a brooding, conflicted hero questioning his place in the world. This is a genuinely good person trying to help others. But don't mistake optimism for being lightweight. The action sequences are spectacular, with Superman facing powerful new threats including Lex Luthor, while connecting with other iconic DC heroes like Hawkgirl, Green Lantern, and Mr. Terrific. The chemistry between Clark and Lois Lane feels authentic and lived in. Their relationship isn't an afterthought. It's central to who Superman is. Visually, the film is stunning. Superman's costume design, flight sequences, and power displays all feel grounded yet magical. You believe this world exists, and you believe Superman belongs in it. Superman proves that superhero films can still inspire us, that optimism has a place in modern cinema, and that James Gunn was the perfect choice to lead DC's new era. It's exciting, heartfelt, and sets up an interconnected universe worth investing in. At number 8, we have Heads of State, an action comedy that asks what would happen if the US President and UK Prime Minister became action heroes. Directed by Ilya Naishuller of Hardcore Henry and Nobody fame, this film teams up two unlikely allies. U.S. President Will Derringer, a former action movie star played by Idris Elba, and UK Prime Minister Sam Clarke, a battle-hardened ex-commando played by John Cena. When both leaders become targets of a ruthless foreign adversary and Air Force One gets shot down over enemy territory, these two must work together to thwart a global conspiracy. With help from an MI6 agent, they navigate political chaos, explosive action, and their own massive egos. What makes Heads of State work is the chemistry between Elba and Cena. They play off each other brilliantly. Elba brings charisma and gravitas, while Cena delivers perfect comedic timing. Watching these two very different leaders bicker while fighting off assassins creates comedy gold. Naishuller brings his signature kinetic energy to the action sequences. The film also smartly satirizes politics without getting preachy. It pokes fun at international relations, media coverage, and political posturing while keeping the focus on pure entertainment. Heads of State is exactly what it promises to be: a fast-paced, high-energy buddy comedy action film with two powerhouse leads delivering exactly what we want from this type of movie. Sometimes you just need to watch world leaders kick ass, and this film delivers that fantasy with style. Speeding into number 7 is Last Bullet 3, the explosive conclusion to France's beloved action trilogy. Directed by Guillaume Pierret, this final chapter follows Lino, a talented mechanic and ex-convict who's released from prison to pursue vengeance for his mentor Charis. Teaming up with Julia, they hunt the corrupt cop Yassine, who's returned to France and is now being pursued by Captain Becker and his team. If you haven't seen the first two Last Bullet films, you need to fix that immediately. This trilogy represents some of the best car chase action cinema has produced in years, and the third film brings everything to a spectacular climax. What sets Last Bullet apart from other action franchises is its commitment to practical stunts and real driving. These aren't CGI cars in front of green screens. These are professional stunt drivers pushing vehicles to their absolute limits on actual streets. The film's pacing is relentless. From the opening sequence to the final confrontation, Last Bullet 3 barely gives you time to breathe. Chase sequences blend seamlessly into fight scenes, which transition into emotional confrontations, all while maintaining perfect narrative momentum. For action enthusiasts who appreciate practical effects and genuine stunt work, Last Bullet 3 is essential viewing. It proves that French action cinema can compete with Hollywood's biggest blockbusters. At number 6, we have Predator: Badlands, a bold new chapter that takes the legendary franchise in an unexpected direction. Directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who previously helmed the acclaimed Prey, Badlands takes us to a dangerous alien planet in the distant future, where the Predator becomes an unlikely protagonist. For the first time in franchise history, we experience the story from the Predator's point of view. The alien planet setting is stunning. Harsh Badlands filled with deadly creatures that challenge even the Predator's legendary combat skills. This isn't about humans being hunted. It's about the hunter becoming prey. Elle Fanning leads the human cast, representing survivors stranded on this world. The dynamic between humans and the Predator creates unexpected alliances and moral complexity. Predator. Badlands proves this franchise can still evolve and surprise us, offering a unique perspective that expands the mythology while delivering brutal, visceral action. Kicking into number 5 is Karate Kid: Legends, a martial arts drama that honors the franchise's legacy while introducing a compelling new chapter. Directed by Jonathan Entwistle, this brings back both Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio, while introducing Ben Wang as Li Fong, a young kung fu prodigy from Beijing who moves to New York City after tragedy disrupts his family. Ben Wang delivers a breakthrough performance as Li, bringing vulnerability and intensity that makes his journey from lost teenager to confident martial artist feel completely earned. His chemistry with Jackie Chan's Mr. Han creates a genuine mentor-student relationship that develops with patience and authenticity. The martial arts sequences are absolutely stunning, combining kung fu, karate, and modern fight choreography. But Legends never forgets that martial arts are about discipline, respect, and finding inner peace, not just cool kicks. Karate Kid. Legends proves this franchise still has powerful stories to tell. It's emotional, exciting, and a worthy addition to this beloved series. Fighting its way to number 4 is The Old Guard 2, the superhero action sequel that expands on everything that made the first film great. Directed by Victoria Mahoney, Andy now struggles with her lost immortality while leading the team against both an old friend seeking vengeance and a powerful new enemy who wants the immortal secret. Based on Greg Rucka's Force Multiplied storyline, the sequel delivers bigger action sequences showcasing Niall's developing abilities and Andy's deadly limitations as a now mortal warrior. Charlize Theron continues proving why she's one of action cinema's greatest stars. What sets The Old Guard apart is its focus on character relationships. These aren't just teammates. They're found family who fought together for centuries. The bond between Joe and Nikki remains one of cinema's most beautiful relationships. The Old Guard 2 delivers witty banter, philosophical depth, explosive action, and genuine heart, proving superhero films with mature themes can still deliver blockbuster entertainment. Trapping us at number 3 is Brick, a science fiction thriller that will leave you breathless. Directed by Philip Coe, Brick follows Tim and Olivia, who wake to find their apartment building surrounded by a mysterious, impenetrable brick wall. With food and cell coverage cut off, they and fellow residents face an increasingly desperate survival situation. Brick is essentially a psychological pressure cooker. The confined setting creates unbearable claustrophobia as civilized behavior quickly breaks down. The performances are raw and honest. Ordinary people pushed to their absolute limits. The film asks profound questions about human nature and what we're willing to do to survive. Without spoiling anything, the resolution is both shocking and thought-provoking. Brick is tense, intelligent science fiction that proves low-budget thrillers can be just as gripping as massive blockbusters. Nearly at the top, number 2 is Fantastic Four. First Steps, Marvel's ambitious reboot that finally does Marvel's first family justice. Set in a gorgeous, retro-futuristic 1960s world, the film follows Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm as they balance their new powers with family bonds while facing the ultimate threat, Galactus, the planet-devouring space god, and his herald, the Silver Surfer. The period setting gives the film a unique visual identity, blending space-age optimism with modern effects. The cast's chemistry feels like actual family, and their powers are used creatively for problem-solving and teamwork. Marvel finally brings Galactus to screen with the scale and gravitas he deserves. Not just a villain, but a cosmic force of nature the team must somehow survive. This is the Fantastic Four film fans have been waiting for. Ambitious, heartfelt, visually stunning, and true to what makes these characters special. And claiming the top spot as the best film of 2025 is Avatar: Fire and Ash, James Cameron's breathtaking third journey to Pandora. Following The Way of Water, Fire and Ash introduces the Ash People, a fierce Na'vi tribe from volcanic regions who challenge everything Jake Sully and his family thought they knew. The volcanic environments are absolutely stunning. Flowing lava, geothermal forests, and heat-adapted creatures create visuals unlike anything we've seen before. The emotional core remains Jake, Neytiri, and their children. But Fire and Ash deepens the family dynamics as the kids face moral dilemmas, navigating relationships with the Ash people, themes of tradition versus change, violence versus peace, and family protection become increasingly complex. Zoe Saldana and Sam Worthington deliver their most powerful performances yet. The action sequences are phenomenal. Volcanic eruptions, aerial battles through ash clouds, and combat that blends elements from the Way of Water with new volcanic dangers. Visually, emotionally, and thematically, Avatar. Fire and Ash is a masterpiece that proves James Cameron remains unmatched in creating immersive worlds and epic stories. It's not just the best film of 2025, it's a cinematic achievement that will be remembered for years to come. And there you have it, the top 15 best movies of 2025. From sci-fi thrills to superhero spectacles, from intimate character studies to explosive action, this year gave us incredible variety and quality. What was your favorite movie of 2025? Did any of your picks make our list? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your thoughts. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe to Plot in Minutes for more movie content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our videos. And before we go, Happy New Year 2026. Here's to another amazing year of incredible cinema ahead. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best stories are worth every minute.